Good morning, children. Today we're going to learn lesson 1, Beauty of the Night. Okay, Beauty of the Night is our lesson, and we're going to talk about a poem. The poem is Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, written by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is the poet because a poet writes a poem. Ruskin Bond also writes other books, so he is both a poet and a writer. Okay. So today, let's go ahead and read our poem, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Are any of you ever afraid of the dark? Did you get scared and ask your mom, please leave the light on? Mommy, I'm scared. Take me to the kitchen to get water. Did you ever do that? A lot of children do. And here, the poet, Ruskin Bond, is telling the little children not to be afraid of the dark. Let's go ahead and read it. Don't be afraid of the dark, little one. The earth must rest when the day is gone. The sun may be harsh, but the moonlight never, and those stars will be shining forever and ever. Be friends with the night. There is nothing to fear. Just let your thoughts travel to friends far and near. By day it does seem to have our troubles won't cease, but at night, late at night, the world is at peace. Okay. Again, did you see this poem? He's saying, did you read the poem? Yes, I know that you did. Okay, don't be afraid of the dark, little one. The earth must rest when the day is gone. The sun may be harsh, but the moonlight never, and those stars will be shining forever and ever. Be friends with the night. There is nothing to fear. Just let your thoughts travel from friends far and near. By day it does seem that our troubles won't cease, but at night, late at night, the world is at peace. What does day is gone mean? To finish your work, to finish your task until tomorrow. The day is done, that means your work is finished for the day. You've completed it. When you say the day is done, you could say, it could mean that you're finished with school or you finished your job. It means that your work for the day is done until tomorrow's work starts. The day is done means finish your work, finish your task until tomorrow. It shows us that we are very tired. Okay, when you finish school and you go home and you write your homework, afterwards you're so sleepy. When our day is done means that we finished our work and we are tired. Let's learn some meanings that are in our poem. Are you ready? Cease. Cease means to end. Cease means end. It says when the day is gone. Yes? Okay, when it's gone, it's done, it's ceased, it's the end. Harsh means cruel or unkind. Harsh means cruel or unkind. It says the sun is harsh. That means it beats down on us. It's very hard. It's unkind to us. We'll get hot and sweaty, right? So harsh means cruel or unkind. Travel means to move from one place to another. Travel means to move from one place to another place. Trouble, difficulty or problems. Troubles means difficulty or problems. Rest, cease from work, sleep or recover your strength. Okay. Rest, to cease work, sleep or recover your strength. Read the meanings one more time. It's always good to learn your meanings. It helps you to understand what you're reading better. Okay. Cease means to end. Harsh means cruel or unkind. Travel, to move from one place to another. Trouble, difficulty or problems. Rest, cease work, sleep or recover your strength. Okay, let's go ahead and summarize our poem. What is the meaning of our poem? Don't Be Afraid of the Dark is a short poem where the poet tells the little children, little one, don't be afraid of the dark. The poet said it is important for the sun to go down so the earth can take rest at night. Okay, just like you sleep at night, the sun also has to rest, right? So it says that the earth can take rest during the night and everyone can sleep peacefully. If it was always sunny outside, you would not be able to sleep properly. You would keep waking up. You would just take small naps. But if the sun goes down, you can rest properly. So the poet says it's important for the sun to go down so that the earth can rest during the night and everyone can sleep peacefully. The poet explains that the sun can be harsh by shining strongly upon the earth. Okay, that it can beat on us, the sun will shine on us, make us hot and sweaty and tired, but the moonlight, never. The light of the moon is always calm and smoothing, neither too bright nor too strong. Okay, it's relaxing. It relaxes us, it makes our mood feel better, and gives us a break after the day's work. Okay, the stars that shine so brightly in the night sky, it says forever and ever in the poem, give us light and hope. Okay, because if it was so dark, we wouldn't be able to see or think, we'd fall into things. But the lights give a little bit of light so we can see enough that we don't get hurt and that we have hope that the future will be bright for us. So the night is friend to us. There is no reason to be afraid of it. The night likes us. It cares about us. It gives us hope. We have no need to be afraid of the dark. Unlike the morning that heralds us with troubles and worries of the day, you have to worry about going to school in time. You have to worry about doing your homework. You have to worry about getting it turned in time. You have to worry if you do what your mom and dad ask. Mom and dad have to worry about going to work, cooking your food, making sure all the bills are paid. See, the daytime brings troubles and worries. But nighttime, it is peaceful and calm. We can rest. We don't have to think about our problems. Okay. At nighttime, we can take relief from the daily work and let our thoughts travel from far and near. Our dreams give us happy things to think about our family, to think about our friends. Okay, we can think about our loved ones. Thus, there's no reason to be afraid of the dark. As night is friendlier than day, according to the poet. The poet believes that the night is kinder to us than the daytime. That is his opinion. Okay, he wrote this poem to show his opinion about the day and the night. To show us that we don't have to be afraid, that we can enjoy the night just as much, and even more so than the daytime. Now let's talk about the author of this poem, the poet, Ruskin Bond. You see his picture there, Ruskin Bond. He was born in May 19th, 1934 in Punjab. It is now Himachal Pradesh. He lives in Mussoorie. Okay, he lives now in Mussoorie with his family. Okay, he is a famous author from India, and he is popular for introducing children's literature to India. He brought a lot of children's books, a lot of children's stories to India. He popularized children's literature. He wrote his first short story when he was just 16 years old. And one of his famous works, the novel The Blue Umbrella, is one of his best known works. It has even been turned into a movie. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and the Padma Bhushan in 2004. He is still alive, living with his family in Mussoorie. Okay, he is a great author, and now he likes to teach other people how to write. We're talking about poetry. Poetry is a type of literature that has rhythm. It is also a collective noun For poems, when you have a collection of poems or a group of poems, it is called poetry. That is the collective noun. Okay, a poem may be written on any topic. It conveys a message. It talks about a topic about our feelings or anything that we want. It usually has rhyming words. Rhyming words means that it has the same ending sound. It has the same ending letters. Okay, so like bat, rat, forever, never, they have the same ending sounds. Those are rhyming words. Poems are divided into stanzas. So what are the elements of a poem? A poem can be written on any topic. It conveys a message. Okay, it makes us think about a topic or our feelings. It has rhyming words, and it can be it's divided into stanzas. Okay, these are the key elements of a poem. It can be written on any topic. It conveys a message. It makes us think about a topic or a feeling. It has rhyming words, and it's divided into stanzas. A stanza is a group of words written together. Okay, a stanza is a group of lines of the poem written together. In a story, we would call it a paragraph. In a poem, we call it a stanza. Now let's go ahead and talk about our grammar today. Before you do the grammar section, go ahead and pause the video and complete your work based on the poem, and then restart your video. Okay. Our grammar today. First, let's look at the opposites that we can find in our poem. Okay, here are some words. You try to find the words in the poem. Have your textbook open and you read your poem and see if you can find the word that is in the poem that is the opposite of the words I've given here. What is the opposite of war in our poem? Peace. Opposite of war is peace. Good. Enemies. What is the opposite of enemies that is given in the poem? Can anyone tell me? You're right, friends. The opposite of enemies is friends. Okay, I've given the word gentle. What is the opposite of gentle that is in our poem? Harsh. The opposite of gentle is harsh. Okay. Light. In our poem, what is the word that is opposite of light? You're right, it's dark. Dark. Light opposite is dark. And night opposite, you should know this one. I know you know it without even looking at your poem. What is it? Yes, day. And start opposite? Cease. In our poem, the opposite word that we can find for start is cease. Remember that I told you cease means to end, to stop. So the opposite of start that we can find in our poem is cease. Okay, look at the opposites. War, peace. Enemy, friends. Gentle, harsh. Dark, light. Night, day. Start, cease. Okay, look at that for 1 minute. You got it? Good. Okay, our other grammar point that we're going to be learning now is homophones and homographs. Okay, homophones and homographs. Homophones means it has the same sound. Homo means same. Phone means sound. So homophones means same sound. Homophones have the same sound but different meanings. Homophones have the same sound but different meanings because homo means same and phone means sound. So they have the same sound but they have different meanings. Look at the first one, right. Keep on the right side of the road. R-I-G-H-T, right. Keep on the right side of the road. But then look here. It sounds exactly the same, right. But it's spelled W-R-I-T-E, right. The spelling is different, but the sound is the same. Yes? It says she has had to write a report on the project. It has a different meaning. It means to write with a pencil. It means to write with a pencil. So write and write, they are homophones. They have the same sound, but they have different meanings. They are homophones. What are they? Homophones. Very good. Now, what's the next one? For. F-O-R, for. There is a letter for you. Okay, for. Now look over at the other sentence. F-O-U-R, for. The spelling is different, but the sound is the same. For. I choose number 4. The meaning is different. I'm giving you something. This is a number 4. See, it's a homophone. It sounds the same, but it has different meaning. Okay, homophones have the same sound, but different meaning. Pair. P-A-I-R. Pair. The students work in pairs. The students work in pairs. That means groups of 2. Right? Now look at the other sentence. P-E-A-R. Pear. The pear smells nice. This pear is a fruit. The other pear is a group of 2. This pear is a fruit. Do you see that? They sound the same, but they have different meanings. Homophones mean same sound. They have the same sound, but they have different meaning. Now, we have homographs. What's the difference between homophones and homographs? Homo means same, right? But graphs means writing. Graph means writing. So homographs means they have the same spelling. Homograph means they have the same spelling. You can say it the same way or different. It just means they have the same spelling. Okay, so a homograph has the same spelling. It can pronounce the same way or different depending on the sentence. Okay. Now let's look at our first sentence. The spelling is the same in both, but the meaning changes based on how you use it in the sentence. I cannot bear the pain. It means it's hurting so much. Okay? The bear lives in the jungle. The other bear is an animal. This one means I cannot handle how much my head is hurting, right? I cannot bear the pain. It shows that it's not able to control how much you're hurting. This bear lives in the jungle is an animal. See, a homograph has the same spelling, the same writing, but it means different things depending on how you use it in the sentence. A homograph can be the same sound or it can change the sound depending on the word. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Letter. The letter is ready for the post. It means an envelope that you've written something on, you've put it inside the envelope, you fold it, and you want to give it to somebody to open and read. It is a letter. You've written it or you've typed it and you want to post it so somebody can open it and read it. It is a letter. Okay? In the other sentence, it says there are 26 letters in the English alphabet. What does that mean? It means it's A, B, C, D. Okay, it's the letters of the alphabet. They have different meaning, but same spelling because it's a homograph. Homograph means same writing. That means same spelling. Okay. Next word is bank. Bank. The bank is closed due to lockdown. Okay, that is a place where you go to get money. The bank is closed due to lockdown. Okay. Now the other bank. I lived along the banks of the river. That means the edge of the water. Banks of the river means the edge of the water. They have different meaning but same spelling because they are homographs. Next, let's look. Can. I can help you. That means I'm able to. The can in this sentence means I'm able to help you. Now the other sentence. The can of Pepsi is empty. That means the container the cool drink was in. Okay. So can, it has the same spelling, but it has two different meanings. It is a homograph. Homograph means same spelling. You can be pronounced the same or it can be pronounced different. In all of these, it's pronounced the same. Bear, letter, bank, can. But some words can be pronounced differently. Okay, again, what is the difference between homophones and homographs? A homophone has the same sound, but different spelling. Okay, it has different meaning. Right, right. It has the same sound, but does not have the same spelling. It can mean something different when you're reading it. Okay, a homograph has the same spelling. It can be pronounced differently though. It can sound different, but it has the same spelling. Okay, now let's look at some homographs that have different pronunciation. Now look at these. Can you see it? Wind. Wind. I have the pronunciation written underneath it so you can see the difference. Okay, wind. That means air blowing at us. The other one is wind. It goes in a circular motion. They are spelled the same. W-I-N-D. Wind. W-I-N-D. Wind. Depending on how it's used in the sentence, we pronounce it different. Wind means air blowing on us. Wind means going in a circle. It is a homograph. It is spelled the same way, but here they are pronounced differently. Next, desert. It is a barren land, desert. Same spelling, but desert. He deserted his army, deserted. Okay, it's pronounced differently, but it's spelled the same. That means it's a homograph. Now look, minute. You have 5 minutes to class. Now, if you look at the microscope, right, you can see something very small. We say minute. It's spelled the same, but the pronunciation is different. It's a homograph, same spelling, but pronounced differently. Minute, minute. Okay, homographs, it means same spelling. It can be pronounced the same way or it can be pronounced differently depending on the word. Next, bow. We type a bow on a package. We shoot an arrow with a bow. B-O-W, bow. Okay, has two different meanings. Same pronunciation, bow, tying on a package, bow, shooting an arrow. But bow has another way of pronouncing. It means bow. It can be bow, like bow before somebody, or the front of a boat, bow. This word bow has 4 different meanings, depending on how you use it in a sentence. But all 4 ways are spelled the same. Isn't that funny? Bow, like you put a bow in a girl's hair or you tie on a present. Or bow, which you shoot an arrow with. They're both pronounced bow, but they have different meanings. Then the same spelling, B-O-W, we say bow. We say bow. It means to bend forward, to show recognition. Okay, bow. It also can be the front of a boat. The front of a boat. Bow. Wow, that word has 4 meanings, 2 ways of pronouncing it. Can you imagine? But it's easy. We just have to look at the way it's used in the sentence. I tied a bow in my hair. I shot the bow and arrow at the tree. I bowed before the king. The bow of the boat is cracked. Okay, when we use it in a sentence, we know how to say it. A homograph means same spelling. Okay, now look at the next picture. Dove. It's a bird, right? Dove. D-O-V-E. But the other word is also spelled D-O-V-E, but we pronounce it dove. He dove into the water. See, it's a homograph because homograph means same spelling. It can or it cannot have the same pronunciation. It can change depending on how we use it. Okay? Next, look at the picture. Tear. There's a tear on my cheek because I cried. Tear. And the other one? Tear. I tear the paper. Same spelling, but different meaning, different pronunciation. A homograph, it simply means same spelling. Okay. Now, let's talk about plural nouns. Plural nouns, we've been learning for a long time. From small classes only, we're learning plural nouns. So let's just revise what we know about plural nouns. Most nouns we add es, like cat becomes cats, student becomes students. Okay, most words we just add s. Now, when a noun ends with an o, we add s to words that have a vowel sound before the o, that have a vowel before the o. Words ending with a vowel plus o, we add s, like video becomes videos. Radio becomes radios. Okay, so we know that if a word ends with an o and it has a vowel before the o, we just add s. We learned this already in previous classes. All of these rules we've already learned. A noun ending with a vowel plus y, we add s. Okay, so like toy becomes toys. Day becomes day. Because it has a vowel before the y, we add only s. Okay, so most words have an add s. Now, nouns with a vowel before the o, we add s. Nouns with a vowel before the y, we add s. Okay, nouns ending with ch, sh, double s, x or z, we add es. We add es. Like church becomes churches. Brush becomes brushes. Bus becomes buses. Glass becomes glasses. Fox becomes foxes. Buzz becomes buzzes. Okay, so we know that words ending in ch, sh, s, double x, z, and x, they all add es. Okay, we also add es to words ending in o that have a consonant before the o. If the word has a consonant before the o, that means any letter that is not a vowel, then we add es. So, like potato becomes potatoes. Tomato becomes tomatoes because it has a consonant before the o. Nouns with a consonant before y, we remove the I and we write ies. Okay, nouns ending with a consonant y, we change the y to I and we add es. So baby becomes babies. Army becomes armies. We've learned all these rules before. We're just remembering our rules. Okay, nouns ending with f or fe, we change the f or the fe to ves. So thief becomes thieves. Life becomes lives. Okay. So when do we add s? To most nouns we add s. To words ending with a vowel plus an o, we add s. To words ending with a vowel plus a y, we add s. When do we add es? Words ending in ch, sh, s, double s, x, and z, we add es. And words with a consonant o, we add es. A consonant y, we add es. We change the y to I and we add es. And for nouns ending in f or fe, we change the f to v and we add es. Okay, so if you need a chance to look at this, go ahead and pause the video and remind yourself of the plural noun rules. We've already learned them in previous classes. Next, There are a few exceptions to the rule when it comes to O. Like photo, it has a consonant before the O, but we just add S. These are some of the rule breakers. Photo, photos. Solo, solos. Piano, pianos. Kilo, kilos. These are rule breakers to the O rule, right? If it has a consonant before the O, we're supposed to add ES. But in these ones, they break the rules. They are only exceptions to the rules. So you just need to learn the bad words. Okay, the words that break the rules. All the rest follow the rules. Now, when we come to irregular nouns, those are words that stay the same both in singular and in plural. There is different types of irregular nouns. The first ones we're looking at stay the same in both singular and plural. Do you remember what singular and plural is? Singular means one, plural means two or more, right? More than one. So let's go. Stay the same. Okay, in singular and plural. Ready? Sheep is the same in singular and plural. Sheep, sheep. Fish, fish. Deer, deer. Moose, moose. Swine, swine. Shrimp, shrimp. These words are the same in singular and plural. Example, sheep. I saw a sheep on the mountain. There is a herd of sheep on the mountain. Okay, a sheep means there's one sheep. A herd of sheep means there's a group of sheep. Sheep stays the same both in singular and in plural. Fish. I ate fish for lunch. There are 5 fish in the tank. Okay, it stays the same in singular and plural. Okay, deer. The deer is crossing the road. There is 10 deer by the water. Okay, it stays the same in both singular and plural. Okay, all of these words stay the same in singular and plural. We've learned that in classes also. Vowel change. Okay, what does that mean? The vowels change in singular and plural. Look here. Look at foot. F-O-O-T, foot. The double O becomes double eat. Foot becomes feet. The double O changes to double E. Tooth becomes teeth. The double O changes to double E. Goose becomes geese. What happens again? The double O changes to double E. Now look at this one. Man becomes men. The A changes to E. See, in all of these words, the vowel changes to change the meaning from singular to plural. Woman, the A turns to E. So we get woman. Okay, again, foot, feet, tooth, teeth, goose, geese. In those 3 words, what happens? The double O changes to double E. And man and woman, what happens? The A changes to E. So some irregular nouns, just the vowel changes to change it from singular to plural. Now some words completely change spelling. Okay, so what are these words? They change the spelling from singular to plural. Mouse becomes mice. The spelling changes. Louse becomes lice. Ox becomes oxen. Child becomes children. Person becomes people. Die becomes dice. Okay, these words completely change spelling when we change from singular to plural. We just need to learn what the singular and plural is. Okay. So some words stay the same in both singular and plural. Some words change the vowel and some words change the spelling. These are called irregular nouns. Okay. And some words, US changes to I. In some words, US changes to I. Are you ready? In singular and plural. Cactus is singular. Cacti is plural. The US changes to I. Focus. US. Yes, at the end of the word. When it's plural, it says foci. It is plural form. We change the US to I. Fungus. When we make plural fungus, we write fungi. Okay, stimulus. We write stimuli. Syllabus. We write syllabi. When words end in US, we change US to I to make plural. When the words end in US, we change it to I to make plural. These are called irregular nouns. Okay? What happens? Some words stay the same. Some change their vowels. Some change spelling. Some change the last letter to I. Okay, these are called irregular nouns. Okay, some words. This is the new topic. Everything we've talked about already is revision from other classes, right? Because it's our first lesson of the year. We're revising our old topics before we start our new topic. So now let's talk about plural only. These words are plural only. Why are they always in plural form? Can you tell me? Look at this. Look at the picture. Glasses. Glasses. Why is it plural? Let's look at the next word. Scissors. Look at these first two pictures. Glasses and scissors. What can you see that is the same between these two pictures? Well, when you look at glasses, it has two things for two eyes. It has two things that go around your ears. Okay, it has two parts. Sunglasses have two parts. The glasses have two parts for two eyes and to go on two ears. So it's always plural because it has two parts. We use it for two eyes. Wouldn't it be funny if we only had sunglasses for one eye? That would look so silly, right? So sunglasses are always plural form. Sunglasses. We use it for two eyes. Scissors. Why is scissors plural? Well, could you imagine having a scissor with only one half? Would it cut the paper? No, you need two parts of the scissors to cut the paper. When the two parts meet, it cuts the paper, right? So if you had scissor, it would just be like this. It would not cut the paper. But because scissors has two parts, two blades, it's always plural because it has two parts. Scissors have two parts, so scissors is always in the plural form. You can say 5 scissors or 1 scissors because it is always plural form because it has two parts. Next picture. Binoculars. We like to look through binoculars to see far, far away. Why is binoculars plural? Always plural? Only in plural form. Because it has two parts. It has for both eyes to look out of. So it has two parts, so it's always in plural form. Binoculars. Jeans. Why is jeans always in plural form? I went to buy 1 pair of jeans. I went to buy 10 pairs of jeans. Why is jeans always in plural form? Because it has place for 2 legs. Wouldn't it be funny if you bought jeans for only 1 leg? I bought a jean today. I'm wearing it on my left leg. We cannot do that, right? So we say jeans because it's for our left leg and our right leg. It has 2 parts. So jeans is always plural because it has 2 parts. Spectacles. What? Spectacles. We need to see from both our eyes. Spectacles have 2 parts. Okay, so it's always plural form because it has 2 parts. Maybe in some old movies you'll see an old man wear 1 glass on an eye, That is a spectacle because it has one part. But spectacles always have two parts. So it's always plural form. Spectacles. Pliers. Pliers. It has two handles to push together to turn the screw, right? So it is always in plural form because it has two parts. Pliers. Trousers. Trousers. You have to wear trousers on both your legs, so it's always plural forms. It has a part for both legs, right? So it's always plural form. Tweezers. It has two arms that we squeeze together to pull out if we get a splinter or anything. Tweezers. Tweezers have two arms, so it is always in plural form. Tweezers. Goggles. Goggles. We wear goggles in the water when we swim. They go over both of our eyes, so they're always in plural format because we use them for both of our eyes. They have two places, one for each eye. Goggles. Goggles is always plural. So when you see these words, we know that they're always plural. Why? Can anybody tell me? I'm waiting. You're right. Sunglasses, scissors, binoculars, jeans, all of these words, they have two parts. Because they have two parts, they are always in plural form. They are plural only. There is no singular form. We use the plural form in both singular and in plural. Okay, if I buy one pair of jeans, it's jeans. If I buy 6 pairs of jeans, it's jeans. It is used both in singular and plural as plural only. Just like when we have singular only, deer, deer, or fish, fish, these are plural only. They are used in plural form both in singular and in plural because they have two parts. Okay, so easy. It has two parts, so it's always plural form. Now, we're going to talk about collective nouns. We've done collective nouns before. Let us remind ourselves of some collective nouns. Collective nouns can be used for people, animal, and things. Look here, a pack of thieves. An army of soldiers. A band of musicians. You can see band is the collective noun. Okay, army was the collective noun. Okay, pack was the collective noun. These are words that are used to show a group of people, animals, or things. They are called collective nouns. A choir of singers. What's the collective noun in this? Choir. Very good. A crew of sailors. Crew is the collective noun to show a group of sailors. Host. A host of angels. Host is the collective noun. Very good. A crowd of people. What is the collective noun? Tell me. I can't hear you. Louder. Yes, you're right. Crowd. A crowd of people. Crowd is the collective noun. Animals. Okay, let's look at collective nouns for animals. A team of oxen. What did I tell in previous classes? A team of something means they're working together. A team of oxen works together to plow the field. So we say a team of oxen because they're working together. We could say a team of players for people if they were working to win a game, right? So team is used as a collective noun for things that are working together. A team of oxen. A nest of mice. A nest of mice. Nest is the collective noun for mice because they all live together and they tear up papers and everything, no? To make their area, right? So a nest of mice. Nest is the collective noun for mice. An army of ants. See, we have an army of soldiers and we have an army of ants. Collective nouns can be used for more than one thing. So army here is used for a collection of ants. Swarm. A swarm of bees. Swarm is the collective noun. A shoal of fish. A shoal of fish. Shoal is the collective noun that we can use for fish. We can also use school. School of fish, shoal of fish. Both are collective nouns for fish. A litter of puppies. What is the collective noun? Litter. Things. A forest of trees. What is a collection of trees? Forest. What is a collection of trees? Forest. A stack of hay. What's the collective noun for hay? Stack. A stack of hay. Set of tools. The collective noun here is set. It's a set of tools. That means a group of tools. Galaxy. A galaxy of stars. Galaxy is a collective noun for stars. That means there's a collection. So many stars together is called a galaxy. A galaxy of stars. A pack of cards. Remember that I said some collective nouns can be used for different things. We can say a pack of cards. We can say a pack of thieves. We can say a pack of dogs. Pack is a word used as a collection of something. Here it's a pack of cards. A set of clubs. There is many clubs that you use to play golf, right? When they're all together, it's called a set of clubs. Set is the collective noun. Reel of film. The reel is the collection of film. Reel is the collective noun. A bowl of rice, right? Rice is uncountable. We can't count all the rice, each and every bite, right? So we will use a collective noun to show how much rice. A bowl of rice, or a sack of rice, or a bag of rice. So here it's bowl of rice. So bowl is the collective noun for rice. Bye. Happy learning. See you next time.